Alright, shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I want to start off first by giving all praises, honor, glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to my teachers, the head elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessing, and citations into the hopeful elect. I want to do a real quick lesson going into what has your title, what has your attention more, or what's more important than the word of the Lord. What has your attention more than the word of the Lord? All right. You know what I mean by that? Obviously, I mean, in this world, there's certain things that we do. Okay, I get that. Certain things that we enjoy, certain hobbies and activities that we like to do, certain things we like to do. But if that has your attention more than doing the work of the Lord, then that's a problem. Nothing in this world should have your attention more, should be more important to you than doing the work of the Lord. All right. Nothing should have your attention more than its ministry. Okay. Like, I don't care what it is. I don't give a goddamn what it is, man. This should be the main thing that your focus should be on. And like I said, like I started with, man, I understand, there's certain things in this world that we like to do, certain hobbies and activities. Certain brothers may have women that they tend to, children that they tend to, but that shouldn't have your attention more than doing the work of the Lord. If you find yourself to where, you ain't doing your lessons, you ain't serving the Lord, you ain't watching the videos, right? You ain't studying, right? You ain't reading, like whatever the case may be, then that's a problem, man. That's a problem. Nothing should have your attention more than doing the work of the Lord, right? No woman, no hobby, activity should have your attention more than this work, man, than this ministry. This should be the number one thing on your mind, all right? And if it's not, then I don't know, maybe you just don't got the spirit, man. Like, if this ain't the number one thing on your mind, if you don't care about this the most, then that's a problem, okay? This truth, it should be the number one thing that you care about, to where you'll put off certain things for this truth, man. You'll sacrifice certain things it's the word I'm looking for, that'll take up your time, shall I say. See, the Lord, he has pleasure in those type of sacrifices, man. Just, giving up things that is taking up your time, man. If you noticing, like, oh damn, okay, I'm starting to do this a little too much, it's taking up my time, to where it's interfering with me, doing the work, it's interfering with me serving the Lord, and then you just got to give it up, man. You got to give it up, or you got to pray that the Lord, just you got to put most of it, give it up for a little while, man, and regain your focus and put more of your focus into this truth, man. But this is the number one thing, man, in our life, man. At least it's supposed to be the number one thing we care about. Really, the only thing we care about. Again, like I said, brothers got families or whatnot, women, children that they care about, that they love. But as far as this truth, man, none of that exceeds this truth, man. This truth is the number one thing on our mind. This truth, this ministry, this gospel, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, serving the Lord, that's literally the number one thing on our mind. That's the thing. That's the first thing we think about it. We'll wake up in the morning, and the last thing we think about when we go to sleep. And then throughout our entire day, that's what we're thinking about, man. The ministry, the word of the Lord. How can I be better, or what lesson can I do? Throughout the day, listening to lessons, finding inspiration to do a lesson. All right, what can I go in today? What lesson can I do today? Okay, that's how you know if this truth is really has your attention, man. You're thinking about it always. It's constantly on your mind, all right? It's constantly on your mind, all right? This book, Colossians chapter 3 and verse 1, says, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Heavenly Father. Set your affection on things above, not on things on earth. Yes, set your affection on things above. Your affection, your focus, all right? Your focus, your energy, your time, your effort, Most of that needs to go into this truth, man. That's what most of your time, energy, and effort and attention needs to go towards, man. This truth. So set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth, man. You need to be laying up those treasures in heaven, man. Trying to, having most of your attention pointed towards this truth, man. That's just what it is. That's how we need to be. That's how we should be. If we got the Spirit of the Lord on us, we're going to constantly be abiding in the word of the Lord, man. Constantly just, this truth is just going to be the most important thing on our mind. Just straight up, man. There's nothing that's going to be more important to us than this word, man. We're not going to give up nothing for this truth. Nobody's gonna interfere with us, serving the Lord or doing this ministry. For example, let's say Saturday is a camp day, all right. But your woman wants you to take her out on Saturday, right? Bitch, know that you go out on Saturday, but you know how these women are. It's just demons. But let's say she wants you to go out on Saturday. Here you go. You tell brothers, nah, you can't go to camp. And you tell brothers you can't go to camp because your woman wants you to take her out, and you'll take your woman out, then to go to camp. Here you go. Now you done missed camp for the week, all because your woman wanted you to take her out. You could have took your woman out the day before, the day after, like something like that, man. That shows you that woman is more important to you than teaching the word of the Lord, and that's a big problem. A big problem. You got to break it down to her, man. Like, hey, I got business to handle today. I could take you out another day, and if you ain't satisfied with that, then I ain't got to take your ass out at all. But today is a day dedicated to the Lord. Straight up, man. No woman, man, should be more important to you than the ministry, man. Taking your woman out to dinner, come on, man. And I ain't saying a brother has done that, but you may have somebody with that mindset, man. Oh, I gotta do, I can't go to camp today, or I can't do a lesson today because I got such and such, which, there may be a time where, you got too much things on your plate to where you probably can't get a lesson in, all right? That's understandable, right? Or at least a lesson in at that time, right? But, hey, see, the thing about serving the Lord, it's not about whether or not you have time. It's all about making time. Shut up. All of us got time to serve the Lord. All of us got time to do a lesson. Yeah, we all work, right? All right. At work, don't you got a lunch break? What about the time that it takes you driving to work or driving back from work? What about that? We all got off days, right? All right. If you got time to sleep, if you got time to take a shower, if you got time to make love to your woman, you got time to do a lesson, man. That's no excuse. Or I just don't got I don't got time to do a lesson, man. If you got time to take a shower, if you got time to take a nap, if you got time to eat, you got time to do a lesson. That's just straight up, man. All that's excuses right there, man. The Lord ain't the one for excuses, man. Can't be making excuses, And again, being in this flesh, man, you may go a day or 2 or 3 without doing a lesson, time just passes you up, and you just didn't get a lesson in. But if it comes to, like, I don't know, man, weeks, months, you ain't doing the lesson, that's a problem, man. That's a problem. That should bother you, man. Damn, I ain't do a lesson in such and such. Like, man, I'll be going 3 days, and this ain't about me, man, but I'm pretty sure brothers probably be going 2-3 days. Like, damn, I ain't do a lesson in 2 days. I ain't do a lesson in 3 days. Let me do a lesson, man. Like I said, man, just really how you, what you put more of your attention to, what you put more of your focus on shows you, what you care about the most. And let's go. The scriptures say that. Matthew 6, and Well, yeah, Matthew 6:19 says, I'm going to start at 19, says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven. And how do you lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, man? By doing the work. Keeping the high holy days to the best of your ability, right? Just doing the will of the Lord to the best of your ability, man. All right. But the big one is doing the work, man. Doing lessons, going out on highways and byways. If you're a brother, that's how you laying up treasures in heaven. Just by serving the Lord. Period, man. That's how you laying up treasures in heaven. It says, but lay up for yourself. That's one example, should I say? It says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. For where your treasure is, will your heart be also. So what you care about the most, that's where most of your attention is going to go towards. And if most of your attention is going towards your woman, you can't go to camp because your woman wants you to take her out to dinner. You can't you can't do lessons like you're supposed to because you too laid up under your goddamn woman. Right, you ain't listening to the word, you ain't listening to the lessons because you laid up under your goddamn woman. That's a problem, man. That's a big problem. Or whatever the case may be, you don't went days without doing a lesson because you too stuck on, I don't know, man, something that don't matter, man. Playing the game, so because brothers like to play the game, man, but you got to make sure you got to keep up with your lessons, man. Keep up with doing the work of the Lord, man. Right? And this ain't no attack on any brother or anything, man. It's just the truth, man. Nothing in this world should have our attention more than doing the work of the Lord. And we find out, here we go, you'll do this every day, but you can't do a lesson every day, then that's a problem, man. And again, like I said, a brother may not do a lesson every day, but if you find yourself, if you playing the game every day, then why can't you do a lesson every day? If you watching a movie every day, if you watching your favorite TV show every day, why can't you do a lesson every day? I mean, that's just something to think about, man. That's just food for thought, right? But I really didn't want to make this too long. I just want to get quick, straight to the point, right? So, that's pretty much it, man. Like the title of the lesson is, man, what is more important to you than this truth, man? Or what has your attention more than this truth? The answer should be nothing, man. Nothing should have your attention more than this truth, man, than serving the Lord. Nothing. All right? This should be the number one thing on your mind. Getting the hell up out of America, Babylon the Great should be the number one thing on your mind. Serving the Lord should be the number one thing on your mind. That's where most of your attention, most of your affection, most of your energy, time, right, should go into. That's what you should spend most of your time doing, man. Listening to the lessons, studying, doing lessons, right? Now, again, like I said, there's certain things in this world, man, that brothers like to do, that brothers may be caught up in doing, right? But for the most part, man, this truth has our all. This truth is the number one thing in our mind. That's the number one thing that flows through our veins, right? And one way you could prove that is by doing the lessons, doing lessons or listening to lessons. That shows you right there, man. Like, yeah, this truth, this is the number one thing in our mind, So, I just want to touch on that real quick. So, Lord's willing is edifying. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors my teachers, head elders, and apostles of great millstone, peace, blessings, citations of hopeful elect. All right, Shalom.